Welcome back to Technology Behind Business. With many consumers seduced by tablets and PC sales still staying flat, chipmaker Intel have been touting a new product category called Ultrabooks. They've said many times in the press that Ultrabooks would make up 40% of PC sales in 2012. A very bold prediction. Now, with the latest figures showing less than stellar sales for the products, where does the company go to from here? I spoke with Intel's head of APAC, Gregory Bryant, to find out.
You know, when we started working on Ultrabooks, it was really our way of reinvigorating the notebook PC. And by that, we mean we really want to bring a new category of exciting, new experiences to the notebook and enable consumers to do things that they haven't been able to do before. So obviously that's thing like a great new form factor, super thin, super light, but also, all-day battery life, making it easy for them to connect, the faster zoom. And, we thought by doing that we could get excitement back in the PC and really give people a reason to buy a new notebook.
But isn't this simply a defensive move really against the growth of tablets? We've seen numerous tablet models like Apple's iPad, for example, really get gains in the consumer and business world. Isn't the whole idea of an Ultrabook simply a defensive move by Intel to try and recoup some of those sales?
No, I mean, I think, as you know, tablets are an important form factor, and, we have our own Windows 8 tablets, for example, coming out later this year. We're tracking, somewhere north of 20 new designs on our Atom-based Clover Trail processor and tablets, and then we've got some tablets that are built on our Core platform as well. But, we thought, hey, the notebook really hadn't, since kind of that initial move when we took desktops to notebooks and, way back in the beginning, we actually, when we started with Centrino, we added wireless to notebooks and it really drove them to ubiquity. But it hadn't changed that much since then, and we just thought it was important, hey, we need to give that more consumer electronics-like experience to the notebook. But I think it is important to know that, form factor is not a stagnant thing. Form factors are going to continue to change and there'll be additional innovation over time. So, you know what today's Ultrabooks look like. But in the future, you're going to see Ultrabooks, with touch capability. We're tracking a whole host of designs of Ultrabooks that are convertibles. They can, become like a tablet, or they can detach and they can flip up into being a clamshell. So I think, form factor is something that's going to continue to evolve, and at Intel we absolutely want to support and be inside of all those different form factors.
Now, when you launched this category, Intel said that Ultrabooks would comprise up to about 40% of all notebook sales by the end of this year. But according to IDC, their latest figures show about 500,000 have been shipped so far, and they're expecting that to get up to about 1 million by the end of the year. And when you put that together, it looks like that's about less than 0.5% of all notebooks shipped in 2012. Weren't your original predictions of that 40% number wildly optimistic?
Yeah, I think, the way I look at it, we said, hey, I think first is to get the baseline right. We said, hey, the 40% goal was we want 40% of the consumer notebook mix to be Ultrabooks exiting the year. We knew it was a very aggressive goal. And, we've made some good progress in the first half of the year. I mean, I think, for APAC, which I'm the general manager, we're roughly on track with where we thought we'd be. But we bet on a big second half with our new third-generation Core-based Ultrabooks coming to market. We've said we've got over 140 new designs hitting the market now as we speak. And, for us, we need to have a big second half. But admittedly, it's an aggressive goal, but we're sticking to it. We're a company that, when you want to reinvent the PC, it's a challenging goal. It takes discipline and effort and focus. But it's evidenced by, the excitement I'm seeing with our retailers, with our OEM partners. I was just at the Ultrabook Symposium in Taipei this last month. You see the excitement really building around the category, and, I think, we're well on our way, and we're going to stay focused on that aggressive goal.
Now, there are a number of different Ultrabook models out there. Some of them can convert between tablets and also small notebooks as well. They look quite nifty and exciting. Which particular models or brands really excite you the most?
Wow, I mean, there's a lot of great Ultrabooks, and I think, you see a lot of them out in retail and consumers now. But I think what's new for right now is we're starting to see kind of the business-based Ultrabooks start to hit the market. That's kind of the big new thing. In Australia, we already have vPro-based Ultrabooks in market from guys like Fujitsu and Lenovo, who's about to launch a new vPro Ultrabook tomorrow. And then, obviously later on in Q4, you'll see, the likes of HP and Dell and others launching their business-based Ultrabooks. So I think, I don't know how familiar you are with vPro, but, we basically put IT kind of capabilities inside of PCs so they could be secured and managed no matter where they were, independent of what was going on the system. So seeing that new capability come to Ultrabooks, I think, is a really new, exciting development.
And are you expecting an uptick in sales once Windows 8 is finally released? Is that really the missing ingredient that's going to kick off this particular category for you?
Yeah, we're really excited about Windows 8 coming out. I think, we're really confident that the best Windows 8 experience is going to happen on top of Intel architecture, independent of the form factor. So, I think, everybody's really excited. Like I said, I think, Windows 8 on Ultrabooks is going to be particularly exciting. And as we add in new capabilities like touch and convertibles, I think, just that kind of that whole brand new experience in the way that you interface with your PC and having something convert to be a tablet or a PC, I think is going to be really intriguing for folks. So yeah, I'm really hopeful and really optimistic about it.
That was Gregory Bryant there, Intel's head of